quickly go over onto the agenda and introduce our speaker first. So we will start the session with Sam Fayumi, Industry Manager at Google. He will start the session with the Google introduction that he will explain you how Google product work and how they can support your business and how to drive the ROI as well. And after that, Aparna Kadan, Emerging Product Lead at Google, will present on a performance map for marketplace introduction, which will focusing on the best practices and the tips, which is something that many of you have asked about. And then finally, I will take you through the Lazada performance map onboarding process, which my name is Phonglada Niyampong from Marketing Solution Team at Lazada Southeast Asia, where we oversee the Lazada sponsor solution for you. So I will guide you through the step of onboarding and setting up your campaign. And then we will end the session with the Q&A, where we'll try to answer many questions as we can. But if we don't get to your question, don't worry, because we will follow up after the session. So I think it's time I will pass the mic to Sam to kick off. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Phonglada. And hi, everyone, and thanks for dialing into today's webinar. I'm Sam, and I work as an industry manager at Google, where I manage the partnership with Lazada. Today, I'm kicking us off by sharing a bit more on how we look at consumer behavior at Google and how advertising on Google and YouTube drives ROI for you. I'll then hand it over to Aparna, who will talk into more detail on Performance Max for Marketplace solution. All right, so next slide, please. Let's start with the consumer, right, as we always should. So a key observation that we make is that in today's digitized landscape, the consumer is moving seamlessly and simultaneously across 4 key behaviors: searching, streaming, scrolling, and shopping. You might think about yourself, right? Because if I think about me, for example, I would stream sports on my TV while I'm scrolling feeds on my phone, and at any or really every step of the way, new discoveries inspire me to research, browse, and buy. So in minutes, I've bounced between apps, websites, and devices, looking for content that truly speaks to me. So what you should try to do is aim to reach your consumers like me and you, across these key moments of influence, rather than thinking about a traditional marketing funnel. So jumping to the next slide. What we believe, right, is that only Google and YouTube can get you in front of customers across all 4 of these behaviors that I just described. YouTube is the leading video platform, and with YouTube Shorts, we are now both the home of short and long-form content. Search is, of course, synonymous with Google, and it's the ultimate platform to capture intent. And with recent AI advancements, search is more powerful than ever. Finally, Google Shopping is our gateway to the world's products, helping consumers to make informed purchase decisions. So jumping to the next slides, what Google and YouTube really offer, right, is the ability to influence consumers across the entire journey, both from discovering your product or brand to actually making that purchase decision. And we do that at a large scale, right, as you would know yourself as well, and as a trusted platform that is unrivaled with anybody else in the business. So jumping to the next slides, I would like to talk a bit more about our secret sauce, which is basically AI. I'm sure you heard a lot about AI recently, right? Like, so I'll give some examples here to make you to help you understand like how it's revolutionizing the search experience. So for the first example we'd like to give is AI overviews. So this helps people find information about complex topics and explore what the web has to offer. So we usually use a language model, like for example, Gemini, that lets you reach users in moments where they're exploring, planning, or brainstorming. I think the example here, right, that I'm giving is, let's say you have a stain on your clothes. You want to understand like how you can solve it. An AI overview will then give you an example, or will give you a longer list of answers on how you can get that stain off your clothes. But there's also an ad that can show below on like, degreasers or like stain removers. So this is how we see search evolve. But sometimes your questions that you have may not even have words, right? So we think about searching what you can see or searching with video using Google Lens. And with Circle to Search, a feature within Google Lens, it even allows you to circle what you see on your phone, or like let's say on social media, and turn it immediately into a search without switching. The final example I'd like to give about how AI is transforming advertising is with our VO model, which is a video generation model. We'll bring that model to YouTube Shorts, and it lets you generate incredible video backgrounds and 6-second video clips to enhance your content. So this really is aiming to empower your creativity and giving you even more opportunities to achieve your goals on YouTube. So next slide, please. What I've done so far, right, like is in this short time, is trying to explain or like trying to give you the overview on how Google and YouTube uniquely reach your audience across key online behaviors. Remember, streaming, scrolling, searching, and shopping. Together with our AI-powered ad solutions, like Performance Max for marketplaces, they're built to ensure that your ads reach the right audience at the right time to give the best ROI. So it's this combination of both reach across all user behaviors, combined with our secret sauce AI that helps you really reach the user at the right moments, that you should be able to drive a superior ROI with our solutions together with Lazada. So this is in around 10 minutes, the very high level view on like how Google can help your business. But I'll hand it over now to Aparna, who can tell us more about the Postmates for Marketplace solution. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you very much, Pongrada. And thank you very much, all of you, for being here and taking the time to attend our session. So moving to the next slide. And before we go in, my name is Aparna. I'm based in the Singapore office, and I work across SMBs and businesses across Southeast Asia for new products that we have. So PMAX for Marketplaces is one of our new ad formats that we have. Taking a step back, as you know, Google Search is the primary gateway to capture intentions across the funnel. Google Search is our hero product, and we know that search drives purchase decisions. So 85% of people search on Google before they consider making a purchase. And 59% of people say that they use Google to at least research a purchase that they plan to make. And we have about 8.5 billion searches handled by Google on a daily basis. So we see the immense potential of connecting our search with the purchase intent that you have along with your consumers. Next slide. We are uniquely positioned to connect with consumers who are ready to act. We know they are, as per the stats before, they're either researching or they are searching for a product, and with ready to act businesses such as yours. So we have consumers that use search, and it helps them with their emotional needs. It helps them with decision forming, so they are ready to act. And we have businesses like yours that are ready to act, right? You showing up across their windows of intent, so you can be discoverable and useful to the consumers. Next slide. So with that, Lazada and Google will be partnering together to bring this product to the market. It's called PMAX for Marketplaces to help you grow your business. The number one aim of it is to drive incremental sales online. So we will enable brands and merchants to optimize based on post-click conversion data. Number two, as it's important for everyone, is to achieve efficient ROAS. So you will achieve media efficiency on a certain ROAS that will be provided by your brand or merchant to make sure that you can maintain your profitability. And number three is increase awareness among our online shoppers. So look, most people are now online. You need to grow your digital presence, and they are in market considering or researching your products or category. Next slide, please. How does it really work? Your user clicks on a Google ad through their search. The user completes the purchase on your marketplace app or website, and then the marketplace will share back the post-click conversion data for further reporting and optimization. Now, what we have seen in APAC is that majority of users actually want to complete the purchase on the marketplace itself. which is why we are partnering with Lazada to make sure that when someone is searching, they are redirected to Lazada to be able to make the purchase as seamlessly as possible so we can capture their intent. Next slide. Okay, the new product, it combines the power of Google's AI. As Sam mentioned, he gave us great insight into that, along with data that we will get from Lazada, as well as data from Google. So together, PFM is a goals-based campaign type. It maximizes campaign performance, combining the power of our AI and data. So what is the benefit of it? It will increase reach to more converting customers because it can access all Google Ads inventory, all types, from one single campaign. Secondly, it can optimize bids towards the best performing inventory. So we have multiple data signals due to having this diverse inventory. And lastly, we will be able to leverage post-click conversion data. So as we see over time with the campaigns, the data that we get through, they will be efficient campaign optimization to ensure that you have the best ROAS possible. Next slide. Now, PMax for marketplaces, it is based on the PMax campaign that we have here at Google. It uses the full power of Google's AI, and it is available across all of these inventory types. So shopping, our Gmail, Surface, search, YouTube, of course, Discover, as well as display. And advertisers must provide clear goals, sufficient budgets, and time to maximize these results. So as you can see, behind every campaign success is the input that we put into it, right? So the campaign goals, the creative assets, the feed health, and then making sure we have the audiences as well. All other assets are optional for PFM, but these ones are very important so that we can get the best out of the campaigns. Next slide, please. Oh, I think it skipped a slide, but okay, no problem. I will quickly stop there, and then maybe Panglara, you can give a little bit of picture onto the onboarding, and then we can take any questions that there may be. Oh, thank you. Maybe it came through there. Thank you very much. We can just click slideshow. Yeah, thank you. So we wanted to talk about Google engaged audiences. So essentially, what is the unique selling point? What you will have here is that you will have advertisers. You will be able to build your own audience of users who interact with the PMax for Marketplace campaigns. So you can add the audience as a signal to your PFN campaigns, and you will see these audiences in the Audience Manager section of your account within 1 week of starting the campaigns. Now, why is this useful? You actually reach very valuable users. We know that they interacted with the organic search on Google surfaces, so you know that they are high intent and premium. We have ease of use and accessibility. So Google engaged audiences are automatically generated based on user search. And we build these segments and we make them available for you. So it is made as easy as possible for you. And lastly, we have more insights to power your AI. So whether you have limited access or want to supplement your first-party data, Google, the engaged audiences will give you additional insights that can help you power your AI and drive results at scale. Thank you very much. And I think we can go through, Panglara will help explain what this actually looks like on the interface at Lazada, so that we can go through those, and then we can have some Q&A with all Google members, as well as, of course, Lazada, on how can we actually implement these campaigns to make sure that you get the best outcomes for your campaigns. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Aparna, and thank you, Sam, for the great insight that you're sharing. So now I think that you know how Google Performance Max can help with building sales during the campaign. So I will walk you through on the onboarding step. So by end of this session, you will have everything you need to set up your account and the campaign in time for the upcoming mega sale. So I will be covering 3 main topics. The first will be the onboarding step to get your account ready to use. And the next one will be the campaign setup. And the last one will be the ad credit promotion that we offer to check how or if your account is eligible to the promotion. So just want to let you know that you can always refer to the detailed step-by-step guide that we will share to you after this session in via your email or via your key account manager. So I will highlight only the key step and point out the thing that to watch out for. So first one, to access the performance map on Lazada Seller Center, you can go through the sponsor solution tab on the right panel, and then you can select the external traffic and click the off platform too. So if your store is eligible for the solution, you will see the Google ad listed under the off platform too. And from there, you can sign in with your Google account, the one that you will use to connect with the performance map. And next step is to connect your Google Ad account with your Lazada store. So one important note is that the Google Ad account that you use needs to be a new and dedicated account, especially for performance map on Lazada. And there are two ways to connect your ad account. First one is link a new Google Ad account that create directly through Lazada Seller Center. And another option is link with your existing ad account that you directly create on the Google Ad platform. So let's start with the first option, which we really recommend to onboard with this option because it's very convenient. And the way to connect is you can just click one click to create new account here. And after a few minutes, your new Google Ad account will be created with the invitation sent to your Gmail. So you can click go to accept invitation here and it will redirect you to the Gmail. After you click the accept invitation, it will link to you to the Google Ad Manager to fill in the basic info like the payment detail and everything. So once done, your Google Ad account will be successfully connected with Lazada, and that's it. But if you prefer to connect with the existing ad account that you already create directly on Google Ad Manager, you can connect by click connect existing account here. And then you will see a list of Google account that you have admin access to. So if you don't see the one that you want to connect, please make sure that your account had an admin right access to that Google account. So after you click connect account and choose the account you want, just a few minutes, the connection will be complete. And after you already connect with the ad account, we encourage you to verify the connection with, you can check three things. First one is the MCC, second is the GMC, and the last one is the final URL suffix. So to verify the connection, the first one, the MCC is My Client Center. This one is to verify if your ad account already connect with Lazada Performance Map. So you can verify by go to admin here and choose access and security. And under the manager tab, check if you see Lazada Performance Map, which it should be something like seller account followed by your country. The second thing to verify is the GMC or Google Merchant Center. With this one is to verify if your Lazada product catalog is connected to your Google Ad account. So you can verify by go to Tools and choose Data Manager. And under the connected product, check if you can see the advertising partner and the Google Merchant Center are linked. And the last one, and the one that I want to highlight here, is to check the final URL suffix. So this one is important because it's the one that will track your Google Ad campaign performance in our Lazada Seller Center report. So you can verify by go to admin again and click on account setting here and check if you can see the final URL suffix in the tracking section. It should look something like a class like the example here. So if it already linked here, your campaign data will show up in Seller Center report, which the UTM tracking is set at the account level. So it means that no need to add another UTM tracking when you set up your campaign. And once you verify everything like MCC, the GMC, and the final URL suffix, you can go back to the Seller Center to see if your account status changed to ready to use. And if something is still pending, you will see a warning message here. So you can follow up the pending step to complete your account to make it successfully connect. And in case that you connected with the wrong Google Ad account or want to change the account you want to use, you can onboard more accounts here too. But we encourage you to only use one Google Ad account per Lazada store. So that's about the onboarding your account. Next, that now your account is ready, I will quickly go walk you through the campaign setup. So you can onboard your account in Lazada Seller Center, and you can create your ad campaign on Google Ad Manager. So when you go to Google Ad Manager and click Create Campaign, you can first thing that you can set up is the campaign objective, which we recommend sales. And after you choose the sale objective, you will be able to choose the marketplace, and you will be able to select your Lazada store account like this. But if you can't find this option, it means that the connection might unsuccessfully connect. So you can go back to the 3 verification step and check that which one is missing. And next is to set the conversion goal. So for the conversion data that Lazada share to you, including purchase and add to cart, but we recommend you to select only the purchase reported by partner when you set up your campaign. And for the campaign type, of course, we recommend to choose the performance max to maximize your sales. Next one that I want to highlight is the bidding strategy. So for the bidding strategy, you can choose it between focusing on conversion or conversion value. So the thing that I want to highlight is about setting the target ROAS or return of ad spend, because we have audited many campaigns that might not perform as well as the campaign owner expected. And one of the common issues is that setting the target ROAS too early or too high for a new account, which this can actually hurt your campaign performance since it limits the optimization. So if there is no conversion history yet, setting a target ROAS too soon can limit the optimization and the learning. So our recommendation here is to avoid setting target ROAS for initial onboarding campaign. So it could give the Google AI the time to collect data and optimize performance effectively. And next, you can set up the campaign info like the campaign period or the target audience that you want. But the thing that I want to highlight is about setting the campaign URL tracking. So as mentioned during the onboarding, your account already has the final URL suffix tracking set at the account level. So please avoid editing or adding additional tracking at the campaign level to prevent any link issue, because we have found that some account might face the issue that conversion not show up in the Lazada Seller Center report because the incorrect URL parameter. So to avoid this, we recommend you to not adding extra tracking in the parameter here. And next is to choose the asset to advertise. So for the performance max, you can choose the assets between Lazada product catalog, or you can add images and video to advertise as well. So if you want to select your product to advertise, you can find it under the listing group here. the default setting is to advertise all active product in your Lazada store. But if you prefer to choose to advertise just some product, you can choose it here as well. And you can also add the images and the video to expand your ad placement across the different formats. The last one of the campaign setup that I want to highlight is about the budget, because this also one key thing that we see that some campaign that might not perform as well as the campaign owner expect is setting the campaign budget too low, especially when you just launching a new account. This can really limit the learning and optimization process. So please make sure that your budget is set at the level that allow the system to learn and perform. So by doing that, you can either choose between use the recommended budget that is already calculated by the system based on your campaign setup, or if you prefer to add a custom budget, we recommend it to be at least 30 USD per day for a smooth campaign run and better optimization. And after you set up everything, you can double check all the settings and click public the campaign, and that's it, your campaign launch. And after your campaign launch, you can monitor your campaign performance in two platforms. So you can check your campaign performance in both Google Ad platform and Lazada Seller Center. So for Lazada Seller Center, you can find the report under the external traffic campaign here, and then choose the report. And then you can filter by the channel and the campaign that you launch. So you will find the report under the channel Google Performance Map. And the thing that I want to highlight here, and it's one of the most common questions that we get, is about the data difference between report in Google and Lazada. So this one is because that the conversion data in Google and Lazada have a different attribution model. For Google, the default attribution is 30-day click-through conversion, while in Lazada, the default attribution is 14-day last touch attribution across channel. So because of these different attribution, the report may not match exactly in terms of the conversion data, which we recommend you to monitor both for better optimization. And the last topic that I want to cover here is about the Google Ad Credit promotion that right now Google is offering like 100% ad credit for eligible account. So when you onboard a new Google Ad account and activate your performance max campaign and meet the minimum spend requirement, you could receive like 100% ad credit. But just to be sure, please check that if your account is eligible for the promotion, which you can check by going in the Google Ad Manager. You can go to the billing and choose promotion here and check if you see the promotion detail in your account. So if you can find the promotion here, it will show you like the minimum spend requirement, the qualification and expiration date and everything. You can check the detail there. And the thing that I want to highlight is that the promotion is valid for 60 days after you onboard and activate your campaign. So if you already onboard your account but haven't activated your campaign yet, please make sure to check the promotion section in your Google Ad account to see if you're eligible, so you can take advantage of this opportunity. So I think this is the end of my presentation. So before we go to the final session of the Q&A, just want to remind you again that the Lazada birthday campaign is coming up. So we think that this is a perfect timing for you to get started with Performance Max and use this solution to grow yourself. the sooner you launch your campaign, the better they will perform by the time that their campaign begin. So if you run into any issue during the onboarding step, don't hesitate to reach out to your Lazada key account manager. And also, if you're unsure how to start or optimize your campaign, the Google team is here to help you. You can reach out to the account manager in Google as well. So now I think we can begin the Q&A. We will answer some top questions that you submit in the pre-registration form, and we'll also answer some questions from the live chat as well. Let me see. Okay. So let me start with some most asked question from the pre-submitted question from the registration form first. So first question is that about the Lazada is that the Lazada share audience data with Google Performance Max. So for this one, not at the moment. Lazada is currently not share the first-party audience data with Google. However, you can target the potential shopper through the Google audience signal, such as the keyword-based audience targeting or the interest-based segment that relate to your product. And the second one is about the data difference. So data difference in Seller Center report and Google. In Seller and Google report, we use the different attribution model in terms of tracking. So it means that Google use 30. Just want to remind you again. Google use 30-day click-through conversion, while Lazada apply a 40-day last touch attribution across channel. So it means that if a shopper click on your Google ad but later click another ad before purchasing, Google will count that as a conversion, but Lazada attribute it to the last ad clicked. So it might not count that as a conversion. So that is the reason why that the data differences between Google report and Seller Center report. So I will pause from my side a bit and hand over to Aparna and Sam if you want to go through any question here.
Okay, thank you. It would be okay. Sorry, I think my voice. Maybe we can answer some of the questions in this chat as people can see them, and I guess they're asking them in response to the presentation. So, I think one of the questions is, will you be sharing the deck? Yes, afterwards. May I check if the YouTube Premium is able to see our ads? No, actually, we will not have, YouTube Premium does not have ads, so those users will not be able to. So I think someone raised the hand. Please go ahead. No? Okay. The images. So there are a few different questions about the images that the PMAX will be taking. So yes, the PMAX will be taking the images that you already have on your Lazada marketplaces. However, within Google, we do have a product image policy at Google that there should be no background, no watermark, no overlay. So sometimes, depending on the image, the Google automated system can remove these elements. So we can actually help you. We have AI, machine learning, they remove it from the images. Sometimes there is a chance that the AI is unsuccessful in removing it, and hence the offer and campaign will be disapproved. Now, in those cases, it's best if you inform your Google Ads account manager if any support is needed, so they can help you and make sure that the image is clean before we submit. So it is possible. And I think somebody asked if it's rejected, are we able to make changes, Tong Chai? Yes, you are. You are able to make changes, and I think best will be to proactively talk to your account manager. A quick question. The images can be taken. The budget will be managed via the Lazada account balance. Yes, but Ponglara, just to confirm, will the budget be managed by the Lazada account balance that they input?
So for this one, I think about the campaign budget, it will be on the Google Ads side. So it's not adding the budget in anything about the Lazada Service Center.
So the answer is no. The budget will not be managed by the Lazada account balance. It will be with Google Ads, the budget and balance that you have there. What happens if I put another URL in the campaign?
So okay, for this one, I think that if you put another URL, like the URL parameter that you create, the UTM that you create on Lazada Seller Center, it might cause the link conflict that it could cause the result in data not displaying in Lazada Seller Center. So that is the reason why we recommend you to avoid adding the URL suffix in the campaign label.
Okay. Okay, there are quite a few questions in the chat. Let's just see if we can get through them. Ryan's question, if we are recommended not to set a bidding strategy, is the default bidding based on cost per click? Yes, the default bidding at the beginning is on cost per click. Great question. Belle, she's onboarded PMAX via Seller Center, but the status it doesn't link to the GMC.
So for this one, we are aware of the issue, and right now that our product team is working on fixing the GMC for some seller that couldn't find the GMC link. So we will contact back to the seller who reached out on the issue as soon as we can when we fix this issue. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Can we pay using our top-up amount in Lazada's account? I think that's for Ponglara.
No. So for the budget in the on-site ad sponsor discovery will be separated with the Google Performance Max. So the answer is no.
Okay, so for the budget, is there a recommendation? Yes, so the recommendation is actually $30 of a daily budget of $30 US. And this is what we have seen from other marketplaces where we have this product globally, we have it. So that is the best practice recommendation so that we have enough, we have enough data to be able to make sure that the campaign runs long enough. And that's the $30 is the minimum that we would expect. Lower than that, there is a chance of the campaigns not optimizing correctly. Can Lazada show the success case from a seller? Absolutely. I think after this session, we can regroup. Depending upon the vertical in which you're in, we can work to show you some of the success cases that we have had with different brands. So we can work with Ponglara to make sure that you have that for this product. Has Lazada done audience consumer behavior data synchronizing? I believe she answered the question first. I think no at the moment. No. The deck Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to look through which of these questions, Lara, we should be answering. Some of them are extremely specific. So maybe what we can do, if you don't mind, is we can actually put down all these questions and maybe answer in specifics, unless you have all of the answers right now.
Got a lot of questions here, but sorry, not sure that would you like to go through more on question here, or would you prefer me to like send back the question and answer after the session?
Yeah, I think maybe we can just give the audience members a little bit of a chance to raise their hand and ask if they have high-level questions about the product. I think a lot of the specific questions that we have, I think we can take back and make sure that we have all of the answers written down to all of them.
Then I think that's a wrap up for today's session. I know that you guys have a lot of questions here, but please don't worry, we will make sure to follow up this after the session. So we hope that today information that we share to you will help you effectively use the performance map to grow your business and have a successful sales season during the upcoming mega sale and beyond. So again, if you have any further question or need any assistance during the onboarding or campaign setup, please reach out to your account manager from either Lazada or Google. And for the recording of this session, the deck, and also the pending Q&A, we will follow up after this session by sending to your email or sending to your account manager. So again, thank you everyone for joining today's session and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, Pong, Lara, can we copy paste all these questions? I just want to make sure that we have captured them from the chat. Yeah, Anita, please go ahead.
Sorry, wrongly pressed.
Oh,
Thank you anyway. Thank you for your time and
thank
explanation.
you very much. Just copy pasting the questions. Yeah, so Patsri, do you have any question?
Hi, yes. How can I contact my Google account manager?
I think you have worked with a Google account manager in the past, or this would be your first time setting up an account with us?
Well, I am using Google Ads at the PMax as well, but I am not on board on Seller Center yet.
Okay.
For the onboarding on the Seller Center, this one you can reach out to your key account manager from Lazada, and we will help you on that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, thank you so much. I will consolidate all the questions here.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.